So the Houthi rebels came out. Not only are they not cowed, they promised unimaginable revenge for the attacks. And on some level, according to some experts, they love this. This is their great moment because they now engaged with the great world power, their arch enemy. They are not popular in the region. Iran is not popular in the region. The Houthi rebels really not popular in the region. But when you attack U.S. and when you attack Israel, you gain popularity. And the question is, how good was our surveillance and intelligence? I'll ask General Keane that in 12 minutes. How good was our intelligence and surveillance? How clear were our shots? And did we give them warning to clear out personnel like we did in Syria just to send a message?
If you look at that,
go ahead.
Sorry, Lawrence. If you look at that map right there, that's Yemen. And you think Houthi rebels, you always think Yemen. And you can see to the left the Red Sea, which is where these ships are. The orange or the reddish area, that's occupied by the Houthis. They control the country's northwest and the capital, which is Sana'a. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Their ideology is opposition to Israel and opposition to the U.S. Do you have that statement that you read earlier? That's pretty scary. While you find that, Lawrence, why are they attacking the ships in the Red Sea? They said after the attack on October 7th in Israel, the Houthis declared support for Hamas and said that they would target any ship traveling to or from Israel because they're standing in solidarity with the Palestinians.
Yeah, Ainsley, you were talking about their slogan that they adopted in 2003. This is what the slogan is. God is great. Death to the U.S., death to Israel, curse the Jews, and victory for Islam. So that just tells you where they stand on this. To Brian's point earlier, did we give them notice? I think it's a valid point because you got 60 targets, right? You had 16 locations, but you only had 5 people that were killed there. So it would beg the question, with all that effort there, and you were only able to kill 5 people in it, did you give them some sort of notice? And to one of my special ops friends texted me, goes, LJ, you can poke the wasp nest and you'll just get stung. You got to destroy the entire nest if you want to be effective. And I think that is the real question. Does the Biden administration really just want to poke it, or do they want to destroy this cell of terrorism?
Right. Well, I understand from somebody higher up that apparently a lot of these harassing events that they've been taking place out on the Red Sea with the Houthis involve drones. And a number of the primary targets where they keep the drones, where they launch the drones and stuff like that.
Why did Biden strip them of their terrorist organization status?
Because he tried to kiss up to Iran in order to re-engage the talks. And also he wanted Saudi Arabia to be the enemy of his administration. That blew up in his face with humiliation. And by the way, on Tuesday, the U.S. knocked out 18 one-way drones, attack drones, 2 cruise missiles, and 1 ballistic missile. We don't have the missiles on these ships to be able to keep up that pace. We have no choice but to attack. They must have realized that.